Hello YouTube fans, this is WHATS. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. I want to talk about wrestling. I want to talk about the WWE. I want to talk about WrestleMania 32. What's the hype? Seriously. And are people even ready to see Roman Reigns to be champion? I mean, they booed Roman Reigns when, obviously, we knew that Triple H was going to win the Rumble and him becoming champion. We kind of knew that if we heard the headliners and all that crap. But it's just, what are they going to do in this year's WrestleMania? John Cena might come back. That's a great son of a but there's rumors that he might fight the Undertaker, so who knows? That probably might be a good match or a slow, painful, exhausting match. Jesus Christ, I hope not. Those are and the other match is again Triple H versus Roman Reigns, and right now that's rumor that probably most likely will happen is John Cena versus the Undertaker, which should have happened at WrestleMania 30. But that's just me. I mean, that was going to happen, I heard. But then Brock came in to the picture, so that's pretty much it. But I heard that John Cena was supposed to end the streak, but WWE knew that they would have got shit on, so they had Brock Lesnar did it. I don't know. That's another debate of another day. We're not in the WWE, so what the fuck. So these two. This is alright. If these matches are happening, then it's alright. WWE, you want this WrestleMania to be huge, right? You want this to be awesome. You want this to be the best WrestleMania since WrestleMania 3 or something, you know? Or WrestleMania 19 or something. I don't know. But how could you do that? What happened to being fun? Being fun. And then Titus O'Neil gets, 90-day suspension. Or 60 days. And then they went down to 30. Which I heard. I don't know, it probably is 60. But it's pretty stupid for just a man going like this to you. Damn, Vince. Damn. Are you that? I don't know. It's naive. It's stupid to know what the fuck, Vince? By the way, Daniel Bryan, I'm glad that he retired. Not to say that, I'm not a Daniel Bryan hater or anything. No. I love the wrestler, love the guy. He's very well respected, and he's a good wrestler. It's a shame that what has happened to him, yes, but it's better if he retires now. Because if he keeps on fighting, he will die, guys. Okay? Most people are like, don't say that. I'm telling you, it's better off if he retires now. Okay? Because if you hear the stories and you hear, he has seizures, the comas can let up into seizures. So I'm like, holy crap, yeah, you retire, that's it. That's what led him to retire. That was crazy. Once I heard that, I was like, dude, if that doesn't tell you to retire, nothing will. And most wrestlers might be like, nope, I'm fine. And he kept it. He kept it from us. He kept it from some people, maybe from the WWE. That's crazy. But anyways, that's another thing for another day for Daniel Bryan. But WrestleMania is almost here. You can smell it, but yet you can't feel it. You can't grasp it, You can't grab the grasp ring, as WWE said, Because what is there? What is there for WrestleMania? All your guys are injured. Oh, John Cena's coming back. Okay. One out of all. John Cena, just because Cena comes back does not make a huge fucking difference, okay? People will still boo at Cena. Okay? But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. If Cena fights Undertaker this year, you know everyone's going to boo the shit out of him. And since the streak is over, I mean, if Cena wins, I'm not going to be pissed because the streak is over and done. But I just can imagine people just raging just to think that Cena beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania. People will be that pissed if just to. I know the streak's dead, but I definitely know that the internet will go crazy if the Undertaker lost at WrestleMania just to John Cena. If he did had his streak not intact, which is not so. I mean, if he loses at WrestleMania 32 against John Cena, I won't be mad because the streak is already fucking over. But I mean, again, what kind of story did we do for John Cena and the Undertaker? You know, whoever wins is the big dog. Is the big dog in the yard. You know, is the guy that, you know, is one of those older guys in the back of the locker room that everyone looks up to. You know, Undertaker is that person, and maybe John Cena would be like, I want to be that person, and Undertaker, your time is up. You gotta pass down that shit to me. God, I hope that doesn't happen. Oh my God, I hope not. Oh my God, I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. We already got that with The Rock. It didn't work. Why the fuck it will work against The Undertaker? People will shit on it. And I will shit on it too. So fucking badly. No. It's not even just an opinion based. It's just watching it. It's like, no. You know? It just makes no sense, in my opinion. Why would you do that? WWE, if you do that, just because, Undertaker's streak is over, let's, let John Cena win. I mean, it depends how he wins. You know? It does depend. So, if it happens, it happens. But again, WrestleMania is almost here, and your top superstars, mostly all of them are all gone, and what? Nothing's hype. Nothing, WWE. I remember back then, when you hype matches from WrestleMania after the other WrestleMania? Remember that? Remember you were hyping storylines from the last WrestleMania, then, from, back in the day, Backlash, you hyped it up all the way, all those months. Maybe you ended it at Royal Rumble, or maybe you ended it all the way at the next WrestleMania, or maybe you stopped it briefly at SummerSlam or Survivor Series. It's those you need storylines that are not head to the future. If you're thinking long time plans for a superstar, two superstars to work together, then yeah, of course. But those two superstars have to interact with each other. It's not just the script writer and all that. What happened to wrestlers talking to the script writers and having fun with them? Be like, all right, that's good and all that, because you can't get inside the wrestler's head, and obviously you can't get inside the person's that's writing the story in their head either. So you guys gotta peel off the balance here. And if you're not gonna do that, then you're just gonna end up what CM Punk did. There you go. It's true what CM Punk said. It's like, you can't get into my head. Don't write shit about me. If you want to write shit about me, come to me and we'll talk. Exactly. Why is that so hard? Why is that so hard? Let's make back then it was like, alright, let me make my character. Now it's like, nope, you're this, you're that, it doesn't matter. You in this bottom of the barrel, we gotta make sure that happens. Oh, and if the fans try to do it, we try to stop you. Yeah, we will. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but other times it does. Remember, the authority always wins. Fuck you! Ugh! That's just me. But what do you guys think? What do you think WWE should do for for WrestleMania, really? There's no hype. There's no big matches that anyone is really excited for. Oh, wow. Triple H versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. In my personal opinion, if they didn't do the whole, obviously Triple H was going to win thing theory thing, you know. I just don't know. People are not ready for Roman Reigns. Some people are, but those are the people that are not smart enough to understand. Those will be called, other people might call them different names. You know, maybe like dumbass, or, you know, not wrestling fan, or dumbass motherfucker with the fuck logic. But, you know, I won't say that. What I will say is that these people need to, it's just, WWE needs to do something. Roman Reigns versus Triple H for the WWE Championship. It's just, it boggles me just to think that if they didn't think of the Triple H storyline with him winning the title, then what? What was going to be for Roman Reigns? I mean, he was going to win the title anyways at WrestleMania. So why the fuck would we drop it at the Royal Rumble? I mean, obviously, you know, you wanted to keep the fans happy, and it was a good Royal Rumble. You did keep the fans happy. It's true. But you're still going to give that to Roman. You're still going to give that title to Roman Reigns. And you're supposed to make Triple H as the most heelest person. You need to make people hate Triple H. Despise him. Like, tear his... Like, poke his tires out or something. Throw rocks at his fucking house. That's how pissed that we need to get for... That's how pissed we need to get at Triple H to go for Roman Reigns. But we're not getting that. Most people, you hear Triple H in the ring, and he talks promo, you know, and what do you hear from the fans? Some say boo, but you barely hear the boos. All you hear is, yeah, woo, Triple H, champion again. It's like, what the fuck happened here? What the fuck? I don't get it. I just don't get it. And WWE fucked up really badly. Now, I'm not saying the injury bug for the wrestlers, yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. But at the same time, it's kind of their fault. Because they don't take breaks. You could take a break, guys, and take a good long break and write a thought out good story and take time with it. But no, you don't do that at all, do you? You should only have at least maybe 4 pay-per-views through the whole year. You know? SummerSlam, let's see, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, and WrestleMania. Those are your only 4 big major pay-per-views you should really, really put. You know? You know how awesome... You know how good storytelling you would do just by cutting down those other pay-per-views and having those just major 4 pay-per-views? And how many months in between is that? You know? SummerSlam is in August. So imagine that. Holy crap. You know? It's a lot of months in between. Especially for WrestleMania. You know, after Survivors... I mean, yeah, what was it? Yeah, after Royal Rumble, you have all that chunk for WrestleMania. You know, even though WrestleMania is around the corner after Royal Rumble, which is true, but, you know, still, you still have that whole time, because you have SummerSlam, Survivor Series, was it SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, is there anything else? I know there's 4, isn't there? SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, and WrestleMania, yeah, exactly, so, there we go. Oh, God. But that's just me. I know if anyone in WWE looks at this video, be like, kid, you stupid. Go fall off a cliff. You really should just go fall off a cliff, because this is actually a good idea. And it will actually help your wrestlers and not kill them and make them brain dead. It's actually true. It's a fact. Oh, I'm sorry, I actually care about these wrestlers. I don't want to get brain damage. Duh. You know? Your body's not meant to get thrown around the ring. You know, because the ring is like concrete. No? No. Ooh. A lot of people might say, yeah, but they get trained for that. Yeah, I know, but they still get hurt. they still get hurt. Your body's not meant to get thrown at a fucking steel pipe. Now, that's another debate too. Why WWE doesn't use weapons? You know, fake weapons. Like, weapons that, you know, you see in movies, you know, like, you know, that you see a fake glass, you know, break it on someone. Oh, they got knocked out. They didn't really get knocked out. It's a fake glass, you know. So you can get those. You can get a chair. You can get a cookie sheet. You can get those. There are those out there. And then boom, you smack someone in the head. Boom, it makes a sound effect. It makes like a gun. It's like a shotgun is going off. But when you hit them, they don't feel it. Why? Because it's a practical thing. It's a fake thing. You know, you don't have to use the person's real. You don't have to grab a real steel chair and slam them on the fucking head. You can get a fake one and slam them on the head with it, and it won't hurt them in the slightest. It won't. It might sound terrible, but it won't hurt. They'd be like, boom. The only thing that will hurt is probably if they hit their head on the mat and they sell it too bad. But that's only it. It's just that. I mean, okay, that's the flaws that they could fix. But for WrestleMania, what they could fix, they are trying to break the world record, and honestly, they're not. They're not going to. That WrestleMania 3 world record would never, in my opinion, would never be broken. It would never top that. Why? Because WWE was not big as they were back then. You know, I mean, they were. I'm not saying yes, they're big. They're multi-company now, but I'm saying that the seats that they got back then are not going to get the same seats now. You know, and that's sad. And that's how I'm going to end the video. This is CHUCKY'S signing off. Have a nice day. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and give me your thoughts, and tell me what you guys think about WrestleMania 32. Are you excited for it, or are you going to be, or you just feel disappointed that WWE is just not trying? At least at WrestleMania 31, it felt like a WrestleMania, even though it was kind of lackluster. I gave it, overall WrestleMania 31, I gave it like about maybe 2.5 stars. It was still entertaining. Okay, fine. 3.5 stars. Alright, 3.5 stars. But for WrestleMania 32, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Just, yeah, it doesn't look good for WWE.